Hey there, my friends, Hank here, and today I'm hoping that you guys can help me out a little bit. Now, most of the pieces that you see in the studio here are replicas that I've collected over the years, but this is not. This is the real deal. This M1 helmet has been in my possession for as long as I can remember, and I'm trying to get down to the nitty-gritty and figure out specifically how old this is. And I figured some of you guys might be able to help me out. So we'll go through the stuff that I do know, and hopefully you guys can help point me in the right direction to get me the rest of the way to figuring out specifically what lot this came from or hopefully get us in the right ballpark. Now, things that I do know for certain, the liner is post-war, right? If we look in here, this has the later Vietnam-era crisscross suspension here, which is probably for the best. This helmet was given to me when I was very, very young from someone in my family, and unfortunately I cannot remember the exact handoff, but this was one of my dress-up toys when I was in the backyard playing Army Man for years and years and years, right? This thing trekked through many a wood and field with me, and I do know this is a little bit later. Unfortunately, I do not know what happened to the original liner that came with the shell, but maybe we can cross that bridge another day. But the shell itself is quite old. Now, many of the men in my family were in the service. Both of my grandfathers were in the post-war Army and Air Force, respectively. My great-grandfather was in the Army during World War II itself. He was in the Panama Canal Zone. He was stationed out there, and I have a feeling that this is likely where this originates from. But what we do know, right? Steel shell here. This, right off the bat, has fixed bales, so I know that this is pre-winter of 43. My understanding, and again, I'll flash up some pictures as we go here, is that the two companies that make these, Schlueter and McCord, the Schlueter manufactured bales have a slightly more arced loop here. So I believe that this is a Schlueter-production shell. Now, if there's any reason that you guys think that this is a McCord, please do let me know. But based on the angling of these bales here, I believe this is a Schlueter-production. Beyond that, it has a front seam, right? This is a front seam helmet, so I know that this puts us in pre-44 territory. It is also a steel rim. This is before we switch over to manganese, so I know that this puts us in the earlier category as well. Beyond that, we've got OD3 webbing here. This is the original webbing. I can tell that these have not been removed, which is wonderful. As far as hardware is concerned, these are flat brass fixtures here. Again, these are the originals, and what is getting me in this real pickle here is there is nothing distinguishable inside of this shell. I'll show some pictures here. I have scoured this to try and find the heat marks inside of here. I can't find anything. Again, this was obviously worn hard. I wore it hard when I was younger. And I can't pick up anything discernible inside of here. I certainly can't see the big S, the big Schlueter lazy S in there, that I assume has been rubbed away. There are like little tiny faint marks inside of here, but I literally can't distinguish them as any numbering or lettering whatsoever. If you see anything in these pictures, please do let me know, or if there's somewhere else I can try and find something to distinguish this, it would be super helpful. There are some painted numbers on the side here. I will flash up right now. Not sure what these mean. Obviously, these were put in here by somebody. These are not factory-specific marks. But if that gleans anything for you guys, please do let me know. Otherwise, all I've been able to figure out so far is that this is, to the best of my knowledge, a pre-winter of 1943 production steel pot. It has not been repainted. It's, obviously worn pretty hard here, but that is all that I know. If you guys see any clues here that give you any more specific suggestions as to the date of this, the origins of this helmet, I would love to know. So please do let me know. But otherwise, hopefully that is a fun little project for you guys, and anything you could tell me would be greatly appreciated. But just wanted to share this with you guys in my little journey to try to figure out how old this is or what lot this came from. But one of the jewels of my collection. So thank you in advance for your help, guys, and until next time, be well, happy building. Cheers.